What's going on, guys? It's OMG Integra here. In today's video, I'm going to be explaining wheel offset and why it is important to know when buying a new set of rims for your vehicle. So these right here that I'm going to be showing you guys today are 15x7 Koenig diamonds with a positive 35mm offset. Now, I believe the stock ones on the Integra are 15x6 with somewhere like 45mm offset. So these are a little bit different. So yeah, in today's video, I'm going to try to explain it in the best way as I can, because I know when I was trying to figure this out when I was buying these rims, it took me a while to kind of figure out what offset was. So in this video, my goal is to try to get you guys to understand it in the easiest way possible. But yeah, so let's just go ahead and start off with the basics. So now what zero offset is when the mounting surface is dead center in the middle of the rim. So that means with this, since it is a 7-inch rim, it would be 3.5 inches this way and 3.5 inches the other way. So zero offset would be, like I said, with the mounting surface dead center in the middle of the rim. So as you guys can see here, it is a little bit off, like I said, because positive is outward, but we're talking about zero offset for now. So if it is zero offset and you're looking at some wider rims for your car, it'll probably poke out a little bit more than you would think. But obviously you could go online, check what kind of rims are most likely going to fit on your car. That's what I kind of did with these. I think a 15x8 is a little bit too big. These fit just right with the right amount of offset. So these are 15x7s once again. But yeah, so if you guys have a car, you can probably look it up online, and there's probably like a forum for your car to show you guys what kind of rims would fit on your car, what kind of offset and everything like that. But yeah, so zero offset is dead center middle, so it would make it poke out a little bit more than they already are right now, because it is off to the side a little bit. So that brings us in to positive offset. So positive is when the mounting surface is pushed outward. So that means the mounting surface of your car would theoretically kind of push your wheel inward a tad bit, if that makes any sense to you guys. So let's just say right here, this line right here, let's just say that's positive 35 offset, right? And this line right here is zero offset. So as you guys can see, if it was zero, it would stick out a little bit more. And if it was zero offset right there. And if you wanted to say it was plus 35, it would be right there. So it would kind of move your mounting surface and your tire inward. So that is really something to think about, because zero offset is kind of hard to judge if it's going to fit your car, because you're probably going to have to roll your fenders if you get too wide of a rim. So now negative offset would be the same as positive, but the other way. So if this is zero offset and you say negative 35mm offset, it would be mounting right here. So obviously your tire would be pushed out a little bit more, and minus 35 offset would be ridiculous. This thing would be poking so much. So I don't know, some people do that for like the hella flush look and stuff like that, but that's just not for me. So yeah, negative 35 would be absolutely ridiculous. You would probably have like this much poking out on a 7-inch rim on an Integra. So that is absolutely ridiculous. So just to recap and summarize what I basically just said, just so I know you guys get this, but if you guys have any more questions, make sure to leave them down in the comments down below. But yeah, like I said, dead center is zero. So dead center is where the rim would mount to the car on the hub. And yeah, so dead center is zero offset. And that is probably going to make your tire poke out a little bit more than if you had positive offset. If you had positive offset, it would kind of move it in a tad bit, because the mounting surface is actually pushed out. So we're just going to go ahead and mount this on. I'm not going to put the lug nuts on or anything like that, but we're just going to go ahead and mount this on. Alright, just like that. I'm not going to put any lug nuts on, but here's a little representation of this. So like I said, these are positive 35mm on the offset. So right now is where it would be mounted if I had the lug nuts on. Now let me go ahead and explain to you guys zero offset once again. So zero offset is if it is in the middle of the rim. So that means the tire would probably not even be where it's at right now. If this thing was dead center, that means I would have to go negative 35 to get it to zero. So that would most likely mean this thing would be like poking out a little bit like that. So that would probably be pretty damn close to where zero offset is. Now let me see if I can get the camera here. So that's what you would get if you had too wide of a rim with zero offset on your car. You would definitely get some poke, and a lot of people don't like that. But if your car is going to be stanced, maybe you do want something like zero offset, because it does look pretty cool. Now, negative offset will definitely push this out even more than it is right now. So if you had negative 35 offset, it would be absolutely ridiculous. Let me show you guys. I don't really know how much 35 offset would be, but from this point right here, it would definitely be off the car. So if you guys had a negative offset with a lot, like 35 millimeters, you would have massive poke on the tire. Now, I'm not saying it would be this much. That's absolutely ridiculous. That's crazy. But I'm just saying, depending on what kind of rims and depending on what kind of car you have, you definitely need to look out for this, because negative offset could be pretty bad if you're not going to go hella stance or hella flush or whatever you want to call it. Because those kind of tires would definitely not fit under your fenders, especially if you don't have the right camber kit as well. But anyways, I hope I explained this to you guys well enough. If you guys have any more questions, make sure to leave them down below, and I'll be happy to help you guys out with this, because I know it took me a long time to find rims that would fit on my car. So yeah, so let me know in the comments down below if you guys have any other questions. Like I said, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, and if you're not already, please click that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out, guys.